Good morning, everybody. My name is ErdaTodd, and I'm going to start off this morning by telling you what I am and what I'm not. I am a registered professional tennis coach in Pretoria, South Africa. I am not a professional YouTuber, so please do bear with me. My aim this morning with this 5-minute quick video is to see if I can help someone out there to better their mental side of the game. At the moment during lockdown, there are thousands of the most wonderful physical training and exercise routines on the net, and therefore I decided to do a quick talk on the 6 top mental strategy aspects of the game. Are you ready? Let's go. So let's see if you can memorize the top 6 mental game strategies. The first pointer of our 6-point plan is to stay focused on just the next point that you're about to play. Playing one point at a time means that you stay focused on the current point and that you do not dwell or have thoughts about the previous mistakes or errors that you have made. If you do, you're dwelling on the past. In other words, you have to play each point as if it's the first point of the game. Our second point of our 6-point plan is to park negative emotions. Get rid of them. You don't need them. Frustration is most probably our biggest enemy in between points. When you are frustrated, you are still focused on the previous mistake or error. You can't play your best when your mental energy is split between the last point and the next point. In other words, don't get angry, get clever. The third point is to relax your mind between points. A long 3-set match can take hours to finish. It is simply impossible to concentrate for 2 to 3 hours without any downtime. You need to take downtime in between points or at changeovers so that you can just relax and for a brief moment have a softer level of focus so that you can again have focus again at top level in the next point or when you really need it. I'm not telling you to grab your phone and order pizza on the changeover. I'm saying the goal should be to save your concentration for points when you need it the most during a match. So now we get to the fourth point of our 6-point plan, which is strategize instead of analyze. I never want my students to overanalyze what they've been doing wrong with a previous point if they lost the point, because that would put them into a negative frame of mind and into self-doubt. However, one method to help yourself to put the last point behind you is to process the prior point and to evaluate again your strategy before you start the next point. You have to have a strategy in the beginning of your match, but often you have to adjust your strategy based on how your opponent is reacting to you. Alright guys, this one is a big one. 5. Stay confident and avoid self-doubt. Question: how many times has it happened that you engage in self-doubt and a lack of confidence when things aren't going your way and the match is not turning out as expected? Self-confidence is your number one friend in between points, and without a healthy dose of self-confidence, you will simply not perform as well as you should. However, for many tennis players, self-confidence is fragile and fleeting. If your confidence changes from point to point, that is not real confidence. Real confidence is stable and based on months or years of practice and play. Alright guys, so we are at the last pointer, which is to mentally prepare for the next point, which is either going to be you serving or serve returning. All top tennis players use a pre-serve routine or visualization techniques just before they serve or serve return, which helps them to strategize and to hone their concentration. Firstly, make sure that you are focused on the next point and that you are not dwelling on the previous point as discussed. You can even turn your back to the net and only turn forward again once you are ready to face the next point. By the way, Maria Sharapova used to do this all the time. You should have a clear plan for the upcoming point. And lastly, You must trust in your skills to execute with freedom and with confidence. Thank you everyone for watching. Next time you watch a tennis match, see how many of these pointers can you spot. Learn to train your brain. In the meantime, stay well, stay safe. Ciao everyone.